A 6-year-old little girl was shot in the shoulder just playing outside in front of her apartment. He is expected to be okay. Now I want you to take a look at the scene behind us that is still unfolding right now. And developing now, a 48-year-old man is in jail for posing as a rideshare driver in an effort to get women into his car. Instead of using this plastic bottle once and then disposing of it, try using a reusable bottle like this one. There is a new law for universities around abortion medication. What's going on with that? Buying and redesigning old cars like this one is not easy on the wallet. Unicorns do exist, and this little cutie is proof. And where else are these students going to get this opportunity to connect with, talk with, and interview with news outlets like CBS News? We advise staying indoors and avoiding outside activity as much as you can. That high wind warning is in effect until 6 tonight, and that red flag warning and the fire hazard warnings are until midnight. Even if you think that you don't need food and hygiene help right now, come in and you can volunteer your time and help feed your fellow students. Being sustainable is about more than the phrase reduce, reuse, recycle. It's also about people, planet, and profit.
Sustainability and the climate change, they go hand in hand. Because what we're finding out now is that the way we've been using the atmosphere to just discharge carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gas emissions, that's not sustainable.
Thomas Escueda researches ways the Valley and Fresno State can combat the current climate crisis. Like others, Escueda feels anxious when he can't recycle.
There are some buildings in the campus where there are no blue bins. And I freak out when where am I gonna, that's a freak out moment.
Instead of using this plastic bottle once and then disposing of it, try using a reusable bottle like this one. Fresno State even has water fill stations where you can refill your reusable bottles. These blue recycle bins are part of Fresno State's sustainability plan, but they are not enough.
It was a major success getting all of these recycling bins placed on campus. However, something that was neglected, unfortunately, was like significant education regarding these, right?
Recycling runs off profit, and the materials collected depend on what the market is buying. If incorrect materials are put into the blue bins, the entire batch of recyclables is thrown out.
Going to hopefully soon be putting posters in the bottom of the USU with diagrams of like commonly purchased items that'll say what is recyclable, what is not, so contaminated materials aren't entering our recycling bins and ruining these batches.
You can combat the climate crisis by taking shorter showers, carpooling or using public transit, and not going through the drive-thru. Park and walk in instead.
All the little things we can do to create a culture of sustainability.
All for the environment. In Fresno, Brittney Steele, Fresno State Focus. Caitlin Matthias has a new interest in old cars.
My dad has a 29 Model A, and it's been sitting there since I was a kid. And then I am on the road a lot with my dog, and I wanted a big vehicle that we could travel in and stay in. I started looking at vans in the area.
Matthias bought her first van, a '94 Chevy, and redesigned it. She gutted the van, insulated it, paneled the walls, and custom built a bed and storage places.
Half the fun is like making it whatever you want it to be.
Most of the engine work is done by a mechanic. Matthias sold that van for $6,000 and wanted to do it again. After 3 tries at getting her next one,
I knew I wanted a '79 Chevy.
She found what she wanted. This isn't the first time Matthias has sold her things.
I've been selling stuff since I was in like 3rd grade. I got suspended for selling tech decks in the 3rd grade, like mini skateboards, yeah.
But now she's found a community that supports her hobbies, and she loves being a part of it. Buying and redesigning old cars like this one is not easy on the wallet. To keep up with costs of her hobbies and going to college, Matthias has 4 jobs. Most of her income comes from Depop, her online store. She also works for Vans, University Tees, and is in a marketing internship. One of her professors at Fresno State shares a few of her hobbies.
Because she's actually interested in it, not trying to impress anybody or make people think that she's cool. I think those are the type of people that should be into it.
Matthias has only been redesigning old cars for 7 months. She's proud of how much she's learned about cars in that time because she didn't grow up around mechanics.
I'm so lucky to be able to do this. Just the whole money thing, like, I work really hard just so I can do these things.
Matthias doesn't know what's next yet, but knows she wants to keep doing her hobbies. In Clovis, Brittney Steele, Fresno State Focus.